Greetings everyone and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic here on Rag Plays. I forgot to do something while we were in this district, so I suppose I shall head back and take care of it real quick. I forgot to talk to Hulis to turn in the quest that we had just finished, the assassination of that terrorist. You returned. Was our business so unfinished when we last spoke? What is it you want? Oh, I forgot. I have my party, and he won't talk to me because my party members are with me. I'll be going now. And so you leave, perhaps to return, perhaps not, yet I will remain here, for my work is not done. Yeah. Alright, let's get rid of them, because that's wonderful game design. Party selection. Remove. Okay. Hulis. I suppose it is rather immersive, though. I shouldn't be too hard on it. Greetings once again, Telemachus Reagan, or should I say, Revan. How did you know that? Don't be naive. I am of the Genoharadan. We are bounty hunters, assassins, and spies. We have agents with the Republic, we have agents with the Sith. Did you really think we wouldn't know about your little encounter on the Leviathan? Although I will admit, we were as surprised as you. The Jedi did a remarkable job of faking your death. So what happens now? I will admit, my first impulse on hearing this news was to disappear. The Genoharadan don't often become directly associated with such prominent figures as a former Dark Lord of the Sith. But then I began to realize the potential advantages of the situation. Assuming you complete the tasks required for your initiation into our guild, you could be very valuable to us. So for now, little has changed. I will keep your secret just as you have kept ours. I'm curious to see how events will play out between you and your old apprentice. If the situation becomes dangerous, we Genoharadan can simply disappear, as we have often done in the past. But for now, we will continue your initiation into the guild. I don't know why he didn't mention this when he met us. Is there anything else? Revan. Lorgal is dead. Actually, let's check out if we can ask questions about the Genoharadan. Must understand that there is much I cannot tell you until you are accepted into the guild, of course, but ask your questions and I will tell you what I can. No, we didn't have this stuff. Who formed this guild? Where did it begin? I'm sorry, Revan, but I am not ready to reveal all our secrets to you yet. Perhaps after you've completed another of your missions, I will tell you more of this. Do the Jedi Order know of your guild? Some of the wise masters have knowledge of our existence. Those who study galactic history carefully see evidence of our influence throughout. But it is unlikely that even the Jedi know the true scope of our power and influence. They permit us to exist because they see us as a minor faction in the galaxy, one of many. Still, we try to avoid crossing paths with the Order. The Jedi are powerful and difficult to manipulate. We are careful to avoid actions that would draw their full attention. Yeah. Like revealing yourself to a Jedi Knight. Big-brained. Despite their wisdom, the Jedi are in many ways like everyone else. They would not believe the true extent of our secret society even if you were to tell them. Not sure I even believe of it. Why haven't the Genoharadin assassinated Malik if you're so powerful? You say you're a friend of the Republic, after all. Malik is no easy target, even for the Genoharadin. He is far too visible a figure. We prefer to operate on the fringes of events, not plunge into their center. In any case, there is no guarantee that the Genoharadin would eliminate Malik even if we could. Not yet. He may someday be of use to us, depending on how events play out. Sounds like cowardice to me. Right now we support the Republic, but the goals of our guild are many and our methods subtle. At times we may intervene in wars, but often we prefer to remain behind the scenes. Alright. We have found it more effective to let the grand scope of events play themselves out than to manipulate the situation to our advantage. It is one of the keys to keeping our existence well hidden. I don't have any other questions. Is there anything else, Revan? Lorgal is dead. Yes, Revan. The agents I sent to watch you have reported back to me concerning Lorgal's death. You should take pride in a job well done. And as promised, here is your reward for the task. A poisoned vibroblade forged exclusively for the use of those within our guild. It will serve you well, I am sure. You know, I sort of expected money. This assignment was only the beginning. A small test, which I am pleased to say you passed, but now a more difficult challenge awaits you. There are 3 targets that Genoharadin want you to remove. If you can eliminate all 3, then you will gain full membership in our ancient guild. The first is a Gamorrean named Vorn Dasrad. The second is a shapeshifter called Rulin Prolek. The third is a Selkath known as Itharak Guldor. Tell me about Vorn Dasrad. Vorn is a freelance bounty hunter. He's very, very good, but he's a bit too sadistic for our tastes. He likes to sacrifice an efficient kill for the pleasure of watching his victims suffer. Genoharadin will tolerate a certain amount of competition, but Vorn has become too dangerous. You'd be surprised at how much political damage one rogue assassin can inflict. I got no problems dealing with that. Vorn was last seen on Tatooine. We suspect he's taking a break from hunting sentients by going after a crate dragon. We don't want him to leave the Dune Sea alive. Any tips for this mission? Just be careful when you face off against him. Vorn doesn't travel alone. He's always got his assault droid close at hand. The 2 of them make a formidable pair. Tell me about Rulin Prolek. We don't know much about Rulon, except that he's some kind of shapeshifter. We don't even know if it's a natural ability or the result of some powerful alien technology. We suspect he's behind several prominent assassinations on the Outer Rim. The Genoharadin are worried he might decide to move his operations closer to the galactic core. With his ability to assume virtually any form, he could wreak havoc in the Galactic Senate. We aren't about to let that happen. So how do I find someone who could look like anyone? Finding Rulin won't be easy, but we have reports he may be on Kashyyyk. He's probably honing his skills by hunting the dangerous creatures in the Shadowlands. Well, tell me about Itharak Guldor, then. Itharak isn't violent like Rulin or Vorn, but in many ways he's far more dangerous. He's a con artist and a blackmailer who's taken millions of credits from rich and powerful families. He also deals in secrets and information, and these can be far more deadly than any blaster. But Ithrak is careful. We know he's somewhere here on Manan, but we don't know where. Well, that's interesting. All we know is how to contact him. There's a Twi'lek named Vec at the Manan Swoop track. He can set up a meeting between you and Ithrak. Why would Vec set up a meeting between us? Ithrak poses as a merchant of rare antiquities. It's the perfect cover for his real work. It gives him access to rich and powerful families without drawing suspicion. You'll have to convince Vec that you represent a buyer interested in purchasing some rare art from Ithrak. Convince Vec, and he'll set up a meeting. The meeting is your one chance to take Ithrak out, but be careful. He'll choose the time and place, and he's not going to leave himself vulnerable. Is there anything else? Just a warning, Revan. The assignments I have just given you are far more difficult than the simple bounties I gave you at the first meeting. Complete all 3 missions, and you will have proven yourself to be truly worthy of joining the Jinaharadam. As before, you'll be well rewarded for each successful bounty. You can return to me after each mission to collect your reward. Is there anything else, Revan? I have some more questions now that I've been initiated. You must understand that there is much I cannot tell you until you are accepted into the guild, of course, but ask your questions and I will tell you what I can. So now will you tell me who formed this guild? Where did it begin? Jinoharadin were created by the galactic tyrant Zim the Despot, 5,000 years before the Republic itself was even founded. During Zim's short but brutal reign, he used Jinoharadin agents to eliminate his most powerful enemies. When Zim was finally overthrown, it was believed that Jinoharadin disbanded. But the Jinoharadin did not disband. Instead, we vanished into the darkness. Now we carry on our work from the deepest shadows, dispatching the enemies of those who hire us. Tell me more about the Jinoharadin. I am sorry, Revan, but I am not ready to reveal all our secrets to you yet. Perhaps after you've completed another of your missions, I'll tell you more of this. I'll be back later in that case. I'll be waiting here for you, Revan. The Jinoharadin are eager to see the extent of your abilities. Journal entry added, experience points received 500, and items received. Take a look. Jinoharadin. Vorn. You've been instructed to kill a Gamorrean named Vorn Desrad. He is suspected to be on Tatooine hunting crate dragons. Hulas has warned you to be careful of Vorn's assault droid companion. We have Rulan. You've been instructed to kill a shape-shifting alien named Rulan. Hulas has advised you to look for him on Kashyyyk. And Ithrak. You've been instructed to kill a Selkath named Ithrak Guldar. You've been told to go speak to his agent, a Twi'lek named Vec, at the Swoop track on Manan. By posing as a representative of a wealthy Coruscant family, you may be able to lure your prey out. Interesting. Completed Lorgal. You've collected the bounty for Lorgal. And that's it. I'm going to drop a quick save here. It's quite a big info dump. Zim the Despot. I believe Zim the Despot was actually one of the first Dark Jedi that fell many thousands of years even before the ancient Sith rose to power. This is, this is 26,000 years ago from A New Hope, in the timeline, so it would be about, this is 3,000, so well, that'd be 22,000 years earlier than this, I think. Might have been just after the Infinite Empire and all that stuff went on, which we'll learn more about later. I'm sure, maybe, perhaps. Get rid of that fog of war. Now that's taken care of. We're going to be heading to the East Courtyard. Not before I actually get my my party back. Actually, I better add them back in the right order. I don't know what that'll change, but maybe nothing, maybe something. Bit of a pain in the ass that I have to do that every time, but so be it. And another quick save, just to be sure. See how much we can get done in this session. I'd like to just be prepared to get to raid the Sith base, I think. We'll have to see. Cleaning droid doing his job, doing a wonderful job.
Hey, this street is for Sith only.
That's
you gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
You can have your credits when you take them from my cold, dead hand.
You talk big, but remember what we did to Taris. Maybe you're next on our list.
Maybe you're next on my list. Better watch yourself.
We need more rules about overpowered bikes. Hookta just rides over everything. It's boring watching him.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll knock him down if there's a swoop track on this planet, which
hey,
I'm sure there
you
is.
Working for the Republic? You look like a Republic agent. I can see the cowardice in your eyes.
Your taunts are nothing to me. There is no emotion. There is peace.
You think you can impress me by spouting a bunch of Jedi garbage? If it wasn't for the Selkath neutrality laws, I'd add your name to the list of Jedi I've killed.
Yeah, right.
Back off, Republic scum. A man like you couldn't hope to satisfy a Sith woman. Back off, Republic scum. A man like you couldn't hope to satisfy a Sith woman.
Obey our laws here on Manan, Offworlder. A law-abiding visitor is a visitor that does not go to prison. Why are you disturbing me, Offworlder? I did not indicate that I wish to converse with you. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I could. Consult your own diplomat if you have questions, Offworlder. If you do not know him, go to the Republic Enclave and find him. He is paid to be of service to your kind. I am not. I believe this concludes our conversation. What an asshole. Anything else to say? Nope. I could threaten him. I don't think I will, though. Alright, I'm sorry. I'll be going. First you interrupt my thoughts, then you scuttle off. You off-worlders are a curious bunch. It's no wonder I find so few of you worthy to talk to. You didn't say anything, even when we did talk to you. Oh god, too many NPCs. Well, never mind all that. What about you? Did we talk to you?
Hookta Jax is insane. He just smashes through everything to the finish. I guess we should expect that from a Gamorrean.
Yeah, I suppose you should. Get some music back, please. What about you guys? What do you have to say? Yep.
I heard the Sith are trying to work on a synthetic version of KotOR. I wouldn't be surprised if the Republic was too.
Indeed. What's down here? What is this? I don't know, and I'm not going to check yet. One of these areas has the Sith base in it, and I don't want to be just strolling in there by accident.
I don't know how much longer I can stay on this world. The Selkath don't make it easy for us off-worlders.
Yeah. He's off-worlder. Well, I do not have time to converse with you. I hope you find your stamina enjoyable or some shit. Yeah, the Sith Enclave has to be around here somewhere, because we're seeing all kinds of Sith soldiers.
What do we have here? A lost off-worlder, perhaps? You're probably here for the swoop races. Track is through the west corridor. Get moving. I believe Queedle Molta has taken the top spot. I prefer the professional races. His win was just a fluke, an aberration.
Could I ask you a few questions on the matter?
I'm no guide. The Sith don't suffer questions for long.
What do you think of the swoop races?
I am fond of the sport, true. But it's more about hating races I don't think should win than actually paying tribute to those I favor.
Whoa! Sounded like something else. Well, who do you like?
Hooked Jax shows the proper spirit of competition, and it has brought him to the top before.
The Gamorrean? You're joking.
Brute force to the finish. He's very efficient.
The lady knows what she likes. Let's go back to my first questions, though.
Hurry it up. This is a poor use of my time. You should know not to annoy one of my kind.
I wanted to ask questions about Manon.
Then seek out a helpful fish for answers. I have no interest in the affairs of the Selkath, and you have no reason to inquire about mine.
Alright, well, I have to leave. Goodbye.
Of course you do. Good riddance.
Rude.
What do you want, Railrat? I don't have the time or desire to bother speaking
Railrat.
with wandering idiots. You're probably another race fan in a fool stupor after that big win by local whelp Queedle Molta.
Could I ask you a few questions?
I will get tired of your voice in short order, so make it quick.
You mentioned the races.
Nothing about the current state of the races make me want to watch, especially if it means associating with the cattle grouped in there now.
There are no racers you like, then?
I admire the mercenary spirit of Cassandra Matilde. Other than that, no.
Her mercenary spirit isn't what's selling the auto prints.
She does have other qualities as well.
Cutting straight to the heart of the matter. Let's go back to my first questions.
Harriet, this is a poor use of my time. You should know not to annoy one of my kind.
I have some questions about Manon.
Grow some gills and swim the planet yourself. There's no substitute for personal experience. I have nothing else to say on the subject.
I have to go, then. Goodbye.
Good. This visit was dragging on.
Alright, got some information about the racers, I guess. So, I'm gonna assume that down here is probably the Sith base. I'm gonna assume that over here is likely to be the races, since all the race talk is on this side of the map. And there's a sign over here, so... probably the right choice. We got a cleaning droid. Beep, 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 whoop. What's this? Swoop registration. Okay, well, we made it. Ah, there's our contact for this guy on Manon. Ooh, we've never seen these before. These are, God, what are they called? Gran, I think. I think they're called Gran. You there. You're here to cheer Cassandra. Cassandra, she's a fine racer. She knocks hooked out of the running. We need more rules about overpowered bikes. Hukta just rides over everything. It's boring watching him. Somebody else shared the exact same opinion.
You here to cheer Cassandra? She's
Yeah.
a fine racer. I hope she knocks Hukta out of the running.
You here to cheer Cassandra?
Yeah, you
She's
guys
a
are all
fine
have the
racer.
same.
I hope she knocks Hookta out of the running.
You'll have to get in line for the good seats when the races start. There's a lot of people that want to see them.
Have anything else to say?
We need more rules about overpowered bikes.
Yeah.
Hookta just rides over everything. It's boring watching him.
Novice swoop racer.
Hey, come to cheer your favorite swoop jock? Well, this is the place now that Terrace is gone.
Yeah, now that Terrace is gone, you don't say. So there's Vec. We've got Xena, some woman named Xena. Weedle. Slamoth. And Silith. So where are these other ones that we've heard of? Are they further down, maybe? Alright, well. Swoop racers only. Uh-oh. Are we supposed to be in here? Well, we're in here now. Swoop records panel. Ooh. What's this? Manon course record terminal. Results accurate to the last race. Error. Circuit results unavailable. Select swoop racer record to display. Show my personal results, I guess. Current status, no past rankings. First course time not available. Last course time not available. Best course time not available. Alright, well, why don't you tell me about Quidel Molto. No past ranking, personal best, personal records private, best course time, 23:82. What about Huckta Jax? Sector champion, off-world records lost, personal records private, best course time, 022:50. What was Quidel again? 23, so just about a full second and a half ahead. Alright, what about Cassandra Matil? Current status active, off-world records lost, personal records private. Best course time, 23:25. So 23:25, 22:50, 23:82. The first two will be easy. The last guy is going to be difficult, I suspect. Good to know, though. I'm going to start talking to all these other random people out here. Start with, I'm going to save what's-his-name for last over here, because I suspect he's going to take us on a separate quest. Let's drop a quick save. Xena, what do you want? If you aren't a racer, you're nobody, so just leave me alone. Rude. Weedle. Hello there. You probably want to talk to the professional racers. They're in the Racers Lounge, the room just to the east. I don't usually associate with amateur racers like me. I'll probably be giving up soon anyway. I just want to ask a few questions. I'll answer what I can. I don't think I'll be going back out on the track. Oh, that's too bad. Do you know much about Manon? Well, I've lived here for more than 10 years. I worked in the big purification and processing plants here after my homeworld of Ando. Or leaving my homeworld of Ando. In all that time, I've learned very little about the Selkath and their way of life. They don't like off-worlders much, even if their politics are neutral. I can't get used to the Sith's presence here. But everyone is interested in Manon to some degree. It's all because of the KotOR. What do you know about KotOR? I know that you need it to make med packs, and I know that Manon is the only place to get it. That's all anyone knows, I think. Have the Sith been a problem? No, but it's unnerving to have them here, especially after what happened on Terrace. The Swoop Circuit was really hurt by that, I'm sure you know. Yeah. I have to leave. Goodbye. See you around the track. Hello again. There's not much happening here yet. I guess the racers are waiting for the field to fill out a bit. I'm just waiting for my time to fall. I just can't seem to keep up with the serious racers. Well, what's bothering you, Quidel? I'm not getting any better out there. I race hard and I think I have good skills, but I just can't afford to keep up with the professionals. Their smooth bikes are modified with the best equipment. There's only so much you can do with a borrowed toolkit and standard parts. I can't afford to make this my life. I want to keep going, but without money, you don't win. And if you don't win, you don't get money. How much do you think you need? It's not your problem to worry about. I shouldn't even be bothering you with this. The 500 credits I need is my problem, not yours. I think Revan, feel a little sympathy for this guy. It really sucks to try and make a career out of something when you don't have the tools to even complete it. I don't know, maybe some of that, maybe a little bit of that charitable spirit is coming out. He just made a fuck ton of money off of Fazak anyway. There's no way you can earn the money. I saved all my wages from the processing plant to buy my swoop in the first place. I just don't have anything to spare. Well, I suppose I can give you 500 credits. I've recently come into some money myself. You're just giving me 500 credits, just like that? I don't know what to say. I'd have to save for months to get anywhere near that much. Thank you. I mean it. I'll get them working on my swoop right away. Maybe I can improve on my round 1 time after all. Come back to East Otto in a day or so, after the changes are made. I hope it helps. Maybe I'm just not good enough. I guess we'll see. I have to leave. Goodbye, Queedle. See you around the track. Journal entry added, credits lost, 500. Experience points gained, 100. Light side points gained. Climbing back up a little bit. Not a completely heartless bastard yet. By the way, we got this Genoherodin Poison Blade. Meets required weapon proficiency, melee weapons, damage physical 5 to 15, critical threat 19 to 20 times 2. On hit, mild poison damage, DC 15 to negate, attack modifier +3. Forged by the Genoherodin for the exclusive use of their agents, this deadly assassin's blade contains a canister that emits small doses of poison with each successful hit on an opponent. Yeah, that's a little grim. What did I just update here? I don't understand. Why am I flashing? Active quests? Manon swoop races. You have given Queedle some credits to upgrade his swoop. Once he has had some time to upgrade his bike, he will be able to compete against the professional racers. That's cool. Well, I suppose there's only 2 people left we need to talk to, so we might as well go and do that. I'm going to drop a quick save here. And, let's talk to Cassandra.
What do you want? I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about an autoprint, forget it. You can buy one when I get more made up. Leave me alone. I need time to prepare for my races.
I just want to ask a few questions if I could.
Well, get it over with.
You know much about Manon?
I know that if you do absolutely anything wrong, you get locked up. Seems like finding criminals is a great way to bring in the credits. I'm surprised they even let us race. Wouldn't want the crowds to get too excited. Excitement makes people unpredictable, or something.
Yeah. I'd like to ask about you and racing.
Of course you do. Everyone wants time with the fabulous Cassandra Matir. There just isn't enough of me to go around.
Is Manon a good course for racing?
It was, but I can't seem to get a break lately. Hukta has been holding me off, and all he does is run over everything. But this place is all there is, until the circuit recovers from the loss of Taris. It's going to take a while.
There are other tracks?
Not within reasonable traveling time. I heard there was a startup on Tatooine, but I'll stick with the legitimate tracks. Thank you very much.
What do you mean by that?
Huts aren't to be trusted. That's all I'll say.
I think we'll get along just fine. How long have you been at this, anyway?
2 years. But that's more than enough time to know the secrets behind the sport. It's all about the image you portray.
What do you mean by that?
Hukta is the thug. People like him because he's mean.
Yeah, he's the heel.
I'm the pretty one. The one that people want
Face.
to take home. Even if we don't win, we're easy to remember. That keeps the fans coming back. So race organizers want us at their tracks. Local racers don't bring in off-world crowds. They need us. At least they would if there was still a functioning circuit.
Can you tell me about the other racers?
Hukta Jax is the only other professional here besides me. He got where he is by making sure everyone knows he's the toughest racer out there. I don't know any of the other racers. I guess there's Queedle, the local favorite. He won't amount to much.
What makes you say that?
You need money to compete. Maybe he's got some skills, but He just doesn't have the best bike. It's that simple.
Let's go back to my first questions.
Yes, yes, hurry it up.
Well, I have to leave. Goodbye.
Don't hurry back.
Enchanting. And let's try Hukta. Who is you? Hukta Jax, that's me. Says you should step back because pro racers like me are important. So you leave me alone so I can get race ready. An important meditation and stuff. Are you done? I just want to ask a few questions. Yeah, okay. But you keep it short. I got no reason to talk to you. Got to do my accent. You know much about Manon? I know that if you do absolutely everything wrong, you can get locked up. Seems like finding criminals is a great way to bring in the credits. I'm surprised they even let us race. Wouldn't want the crowds to get too excited. Excitement makes people unpredictable or something. You have the exact same dialogue as, what, Cassandra over there. That is so lazy. I want to ask you about you and racing. Okay, maybe I say something, or maybe not. Hukta Jax don't give secrets out. Is Manon a good course for racing? Track is pretty good. It's too wet, but it's on the ocean, so you're gonna have that. Better hit the waves than rocks. Better to hit waves than rocks, I guess. This track is all there is until the circuit is up again. Terrace took the best races. I suppose there's Tatooine. What's wrong with Tatooine? I'm not going back to Tatooine ever. Hukta Jax is better than that dustball. When were you there? That's none of you's business. And you stop asking about it. You stop. How long have you been at this? Lots of years. I got my swoop after we raided. I got my swoop when somebody left it to me. It was sad, but happy too. Yeah. What do you mean by that? Nothing. And I'm not saying any more. What can you tell me about the other racers? I just know that I'm better than all the rest. I'd be better even with more pros here. Cassandra's okay, but she's weak and little. Weedle is here too, but he doesn't got what we got. What do you mean? He doesn't have the best swoop. He can have skills all over the floor, but if his swoop goes slow, he goes slow. And he goes slow. Indeed. Let's go back to my first questions. Why? You sure talk when you get going. Maybe we can hurry up and stop soon. I'll be leaving then. Goodbye. Yeah, you go then. You leave me alone. That was fun.